The Adventure of Lila and the Magical Seed. Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Lila who lived in a village surrounded by green fields. Lila loved gardening, and every day she helped her parents plant vegetables and flowers. She always cared for the plants with love, and even shared the vegetables she grew with neighbors in need. One day, while she was working in the garden, a mysterious old woman with silver hair approached her. She wore a velvet cloak and held a small, golden box. The woman said, "Hello, my dear. I've been watching you for a while. You have a pure and generous heart, which is rare these days. I want to entrust you with something very special." The old woman opened the box to reveal a golden seed that shone like the sun. The woman explained, "Plant this seed in a special place, and something wonderful will happen. But remember, this gift will only bloom in the hands of someone with a heart full of kindness." Surprised but honored, Lila accepted the seed enthusiastically. She thought carefully about where to plant it. She chose her favorite spot in the garden, where the sun shone the brightest and where she spent her days dreaming. One morning, after watering the seed every day without fail, Lila was awakened by a strange sound coming from the garden. Rushing outside, she discovered that a massive tree had grown where the seed had been planted. But this was no ordinary tree. Its branches were covered with heart-shaped fruits, and at its top, it glowed with a golden light. Lila climbed the tree and found a small wooden cabin nestled among the branches. Inside, there was a tiny box containing a message. "Whoever climbs this tree and shares its fruits will gain the strength to bring happiness to others." Lila discovered that the tree's fruits were magical. When she ate one, she realized she could talk to animals. She used this power to understand why some birds were eating the seeds from the fields. They were hungry. Without hesitation, Lila gave them fruits so they could eat without destroying the crops. Another day, she gave a fruit to a sick child in the village. After eating it, the child immediately regained their strength and was able to play with friends. Soon, the entire village learned about the magical tree, and Lila became a local hero. But one day, the old woman returned. She explained to Lila that the tree was not eternal. It would soon disappear, and there was only one fruit left. The woman said, "This last fruit can grant your greatest wish. Think carefully about what you want to do." Lila hesitated. She had so many dreams, but she also knew that someone else might need this magical fruit more than she did. After much thought, she decided to give the last fruit to an old sick man who lived alone in a broken-down house. When the old man ate the fruit, he regained his health and the strength to rebuild his home. The tree, in turn, glowed one last time before disappearing. In its place, a small forest began to grow, filled with flowers and fruits, providing shade and comfort to the entire village. From that day on, Lila continued to care for others, using the gifts of the magical forest. The old woman, watching from afar, smiled and murmured, "I knew I made the right choice in trusting the seed to Lila." And to this day, it is said that this forest was born thanks to a little girl with a pure and generous heart.